Hey guys, this is Full Gaming Instincts here, and welcome to tutorial 2 on how to make a zombie first-person shooter game in Unity. So if you were following my series thus far, you'll know that today I'll be showing you guys how you can make a main menu for your game. Now, if you're new, I recommend you go and view my previous tutorial and then come to this one, which is how you can create a splash screen, so you'll be a bit organized on how to make your game. So let's get down to it. First off, you need to check for the link in the description below and download the package and import it into your project. Good stuff. Now you should get a tutorial 2 folder. Within that folder we have some other folders here: audio folder, font folder, and the scripts folder. And yeah, that's pretty much that. Now I showed you guys how you can actually I did a tutorial, you should say, in my previous series on how to create a main menu using the 3D text. I'm gonna go over that entire process again. However, I showed you guys how you can make the main menu and a load menu in one tutorial, but I'll be splitting those. I'll split it in two. So I'll be covering the main menu today, and I'll cover the load menu in the next tutorial. So yeah, that's how I'll be doing it, so you guys have a more better understanding of what's going on, rather than me just running through everything in one tutorial. So yeah, that's pretty much that. So all you need to do after you've imported the package in your project and you get this folder, you can just go to your main menu. Good stuff. And we'll just select our main camera, and you can press F to focus in on it, and that's gonna be good stuff. Now all we need to do is just deselect the camera, right click, and go down to 3D objects, and we're gonna click on cube. Now all we need now is for the cube to be in front of the camera. Alright, a little bit in front, just almost to the center, and we're gonna just scale this out on the x-axis and the y-axis. Good stuff. And we're gonna rename this to background. Good stuff. And what we're gonna do now, we're gonna right click and we're gonna go down to light, and we're gonna add a directional light in there. That's some good stuff. Now do note, when you add a directional light, if you position this down, up, it doesn't really matter. It only has a sort of effect in our game when we rotate it. As you can see in our game view, it went dark and then it's back bright again. So do keep that in mind. I'm just gonna drag it out of the way though. So good stuff. Now all we need to do is go to our tutorial 1 folder, open this up, and we're gonna go to our materials. As I was telling you guys in the previous tutorial, this is the material that we'll be using for our main menu. So we'll just take this material and we'll just drag it in our scene view onto our cube. Good stuff. And we'll just select our cube, and we'll go on our Y rotation, and we'll type 180, and it will rotate. And as you can see in the game view, it looks a bit game-like. That's some good stuff. Now if I take this off and put it in full game view, you'll notice that it doesn't really look that good. Now to just get rid of this error here, this blue screen here, you can just go to your main camera and set the color as black, so it looks a bit more presentable, for a game. So I'll just set this back about that. Good stuff. And what we'll do now, we'll just go and we'll create some text for our game. So what we'll do, we'll right click and we'll go down to create empty, and we'll rename this game object as text. Good stuff. You guys can rename it as whatever you like, but I'm just trying to keep this a bit organized for tutorial purposes. Good stuff. We're gonna right click on our text game object that we just created, and we're gonna create another game object, and we're gonna name this to main menu. Good stuff. And we'll duplicate this here three more times, sorry. 2 more times, then 1 more time. Good stuff. And we'll rename this one to start. And we'll rename the other one to load. Good stuff. And we'll rename the last one as quit. Good stuff. And all we need to do is just hold down our shift, select the start, hold down our shift, and then select quit, and all three will be selected at once. We'll just go here and add component in our inspector, and we'll go and we'll type text, and we'll select the text mesh. Good stuff. And all we need to do now is go to the tutorial 2 folder. Just click here, don't click on the folder. As you can see, everything was deselected, but we'll open up the folder. We'll go to the fonts folder. Now the fonts here basically deals with how your text is going to be displayed in your game. Now we'll just select all of them once more, and we'll drag the font where it says font, and we'll just go here and we'll type start, and we'll type in the other one load, and the last one as quit. Good stuff. And now we'll just select all of them once again, and we'll increase the font size to 50, and yeah, that's pretty good. We'll just position these stuff now. Yeah, that's good enough, and we'll just drag this up, and we'll drag the load down, we'll drag the quit down, and that's pretty much that. All you need to do now is just go and add a component, and we'll add a text mesh to our main menu, and we'll just type main menu. Good stuff. And we'll just drag a font here of your choice. Now I'll just explain this here pretty quickly. As you can see at the back here, the main menu text is displaying in a pink color. This is basically because the text doesn't have a material, the game object doesn't have a material. So remember, once an object takes on this pink color, it means that the object doesn't have a material. So all you need to do is just drag the font here, and you'll notice that it gets a material now. So I'll just press Ctrl Z, and okay, I'll just take this off then. Put this at none, and as you can see, it doesn't have a material. Alright, so I'll just take the font and just drag it there, and yeah, so good. So anyways, we'll just select this, and we'll go here, and we'll drag the font here, sorry, good stuff. And now we'll increase the font size to 50. Good stuff. And we'll drag this up, I will drag it back a bit, and we'll drag it to the side. I recommend you have a mouse when you're doing this, and I'll tell you why now. These keys here, this key basically deals with moving from on your Y and X axis. This one, you can actually drag anything in your scene on any axis. This is for dragging whatever, wherever you want, up, whatever, you know. Yeah. And the rotation basically deals with rotating the object, and this here scales the object. If you select the middle, it scales all axes equally. This one scales the x-axis, the z-axis, the y-axis. Yeah, you can also go here and set the position, the rotation, the scales, and so forth right in your inspector. And this is the new icon that Unity has brought out. I'm not too sure what's the name of this icon, but you can scale out whatever like that, you know. Yeah, it's a good stuff, and you can move it around and so forth. Yeah, pretty much that. It's very simple. So yeah, that's pretty much that. Okay then, so after we get our text in our game, we'll need to select our start, and we'll hold shift and we'll select quit. And what we'll do now, we'll just go down to our we'll go and add component, and we'll go click on the X icon, physics, box collider, and as you can see, the tree text has box collider now. Good stuff. So what we need to do is just go to our scripts folder and drag the respective scripts to the respective text. So the start to the start, the load to the load, and the quit to the quit. Good stuff. And just ensure that there is selected is quit button. Just ensure that the star's on it, and you're good to go. One last thing, you'll need to actually disable the box collider from there, and we'll go and we'll save this scene. and we'll need to create another scene, and we'll rename this here as level 1. We'll name it as level 1, not rename, sorry about that. Good stuff. And we'll go back to our main menu and we'll go to our build settings and we'll drag this here. Okay, we'll create a load menu as well. We'll save this here after we created another scene, and we'll save this as load. Good stuff. And what we'll do, we'll go to our build settings and we'll just delete this one. We'll select it and just hit delete key, the delete key, and we'll just go and we'll drag the load right there, or you can just add current, your choice. Yeah, and now we'll go to, oh sorry about that, just open back your build settings and just drag the level 1 in there. Good stuff. And then we'll go to our main menu, and yeah, that should be pretty much it. Remember to disable the box collider on your the game object if you're going to use this form for making your menu. Just ensure that nothing else except your text has colliders or the script won't work. Good stuff. So if we hit play, you'll notice that when the mouse hits the text, it changes, the render material color changes. Good stuff. If we hit quit, it won't work. That's basically because the game hasn't been built yet. So when you build the game and you hit quit, you'll notice that the game will quit. So we hit start, it will go to the level 1 in which we created. And yeah, that's pretty much that. If we hit load, it's going to go to the load menu which we created. Okay, that's pretty much that. So yeah, anyways, just ensure that the scenes are in your build settings. The splash screen is the first scene, your main menu is the second scene, your load is the third scene, and your level 1 is the fourth scene. Just ensure that you know, these stuff are set up in this order, alright, and everything should work out just fine. If you want to change the color when you're let's say when your mouse goes on the text, it changes to blue, you want that to change, all you can do is just open up the respective scripts. So let's say start, we're going to just go open that up in monodevelop, and we can change the color to whatever we like, and we'll save the code, and you'll notice that the render material color will change. Alright, so where you see blue here at line 9, okay, where you see blue, you just delete blue and we're going to type red. Just ensure that everything is in lowercase, and we'll go to files and we'll save the code, and we'll go back into Unity, and as you can see, Unity is loading it up and we will not get any errors. Good. And we go back and play our game, and when the mouse goes on the text, it changes to the color in which you set up in your script. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this tutorial, guys. Hope you guys like it. If you do, you can give me a thumbs up. Do remember to subscribe, keep yourself up to date with my channel, and in the next tutorial I'll be showing you guys how you can make a load menu for your game, so you can load your previously what should I say, let's say you have 5 levels in your game. You'll display all 5 of the levels in your load menu, so if you don't really feel like playing level 1, you can just skip straight to level 5, which is the good stuff, you know. I'll be showing you guys how you can do that. So yeah, that's pretty much that. And once again, if you like this tutorial, you can give me a thumbs up. Do remember to subscribe, keep yourself up to date with my tutorial series on how to create a zombie first-person shooter game in Unity. So until next time, continue making games, guys, and I'll see you. Peace.